So the costumes are kind of a big part of like how you perceive the character. So I think the costume really communicates to the audience what kind of character this person has. And it's kind of the image you have of that character. In that sense, it's just like, okay, how do I help bring out the person this character is in their costume? I think that's the biggest thing that I think about.
Freshman Claire Falconer is the head costume designer for Eden Troupe's newest play, Sherlock Holmes.
One thing that's challenging is it's just kind of daunting the number of characters there are and the number of costume pieces each character needs given like the time period, and then given that a lot of the characters go into disguise in this show. So I have multiple people who I'm like, okay, I need their normal outfit and their nicer outfit for when they're going out, and then I need their disguise.
After Falconer helped with last semester's play, Caitlin Tully passed on the position of costume designer, along with her methods.
She had spreadsheets, and she had a Google slideshow where she had a slide for each character, and you could just compile pictures and type in ideas of like what you're looking for their look. So that was like really helpful, like, okay, this is how we kind of do the design stage.
Falconer had to keep careful notes to make sure everyone's costumes stayed together.
I think what was harder was just like, it's kind of crazy to like try to find where am I going to get all these costumes from. Like some from the costume shed, some you have to order online, some you make if you need to. So the costume shed, it's this little shed that's out in a field to the left of D6. And it has just a bunch of racks full of clothes from all the different Eden Troupe shows over the years. And then also bins with like hats and ties and vests and various items. And when you go there, it's pretty cramped and messy. It could be tidied up. But what I do when I get there is I just like, go through the racks and I pull everything off the rack that I think, oh, we could use this somehow. Some of these things are not going to be perfect for the time period, but it still works.
Since every cast is different, Falconer not only has to match the time period, but the actors.
I think like one thing that would be a challenge with sewing would be like, if you need all the sewing supplies then, which like I don't have a sewing machine, so I would have to figure that out. There's like smaller things like, okay, I need to make sure they have the right shoes and belts and pants, because sometimes you can kind of count on that they do, but like they don't always. So those details can just be like, whoa, it's a lot to keep track of, which is why having the spreadsheets really helps. One thing that I think is really fun about it is the dynamic of getting to like be part of something that a lot of people are doing, and a lot of different talent goes into this. I just think it's so fun to see how it all comes together.